Alright, so in this video here we're going to learn how to make the shell for your pit display. So this is what your pit display goes into at the state finals and national finals for Australia. So we'll learn how to build one of those so you can start planning your pit display. So we'll go to create sketch and you're going to do this work plane down here. And we're going to build it from the ground up. So to start off with, we'll get a rectangle tool and we'll start from the middle and go out this way. Okay, so this dimension here needs to be 2000. I'm going to hit tab and change the other dimension to 1030. Okay, I'm just going to zoom out. Alright, so we got that. So we'll press OK, or press enter, sorry, and that will create the rectangle. Now, we obviously need to add a thickness to these walls here. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll do another rectangle, but this time I'm going to snap onto the line at the bottom, but I'm not going to go all the way into the corner. I want to start roughly about here somewhere. So I'll click here, alright, and I'll just click over there. Okay, so I'm not putting any dimensions on that for now. Just get it so there's roughly a border around the sides and the back. And now we're going to go to dimensions, and we're going to add a 30mm dimension between these two lines, and these two. Okay, so click here to here, and click, and we'll change this to 30. Do the same for the back, from there to there, 30, and from here to here, and we'll make that 30. Alright, so like I said before, you should only have a thickness here on the sides, the back, and nothing at the front. Okay, so we only want those three walls. So once that's done, I'm going to get you to go to finish sketch, and I'll just change the view. So looking at it like this. Okay, and now we can go to extrude, and we're going to click on, just zoom in and just click on that edge there. Alright, then we can just drag that up. Alright, so the overall height for this needs to be 2400. Alright, so once you've got that, just hit OK. Alright, now the next thing we need to do is to create the little banner that goes at the front here. Alright, so we're going to go to create sketch, and I'm just going to select this front surface here. So you should be looking at it from the front. Okay, now what we're going to do is I'm going to hit P on my keyboard, which is project. Otherwise you can go down here to project and then here. Alright, but the shortcut for that is P. Now these lines here should already be there. I'm just going to click on that edge there, and I'm going to do the same on this face here. Alright, so press OK once you've got those two selected, and that will project everything on there. So we need to now create a rectangle from this corner, alright, all the way across to the other side. So I'll just move this out of the way. So rectangle, so not right in the corner, but we're going to do it from the inside, alright, where that wall starts, across to here, so we can snap it onto that line there. Alright, so the dimension obviously at the top there needs to be 1940. Alright, and then the other dimension, alright, this one here needs to be 350. Alright, so press enter. Once again, I'll just change the view so you can see what's going on. Go finish sketch, and now we're going to extrude that shape. Alright, but we want it to go into the booth that way. Alright, so at the moment it's negative 100, so we're going to make this one negative 30. Okay, so it's the same thickness as the walls. Press OK. Done. Awesome. So you've got your shell now. So that's how big the shell will be at the competitions for state finals, national finals in Australia. Alright, the only other thing is if you are a development team, you can make like a little trestle table to put your stuff on, which I'll show you how to do now. However, if you're in a professional team and you're designing and building your own booth, then obviously you can stop here and then start building your own. But if you're on a development team, just keep watching and yeah, we'll make you a little trestle table. Alright, so for the trestle table, the easiest way I think is just to make a sketch on the back wall of your booth. Okay, and then once again we'll hit P to project geometry, and we'll just select these sides again just to make sure that we can actually use those edges there. So we'll press OK. Alright, now we'll start a rectangle once again on the inside wall. So don't go on the outside, you're going to go on the inside here. And we'll go across until we meet up with the inside of this wall. Alright, so we'll leave the width there is the same, so we're going to hit tab. So now the height obviously is going to change for us. So the height is going to be 730. Okay, so that's done. So we can hit enter. Alright, once again I'll change the view so we can see what's happening. Awesome, so we've got the back section done. So we can now go finish sketch, extrude, and we'll extrude this one coming out this way. Now the trestle table is 750. So press OK and done. Alright, so if you've got a trestle table, that's basically what your booth will pretty much look like. You probably will have some gaps on the sides, but just for your virtual model, that should be a very good start for you guys to start planning how you want to set up your booth. Alright, so just a reminder for development teams, at the state finals, you can only use your trestle table, like the actual platform at the top here. You can use the front, so you can put a poster there if you wanted to, and then you can obviously use the backboard as well. So don't design anything for the sides because you can't do that at the state finals. That's only for nationals. All right, if you make it to that stage. All right, another thing to consider as well is for the Australian competition, you can't build anything on top of the trestle table that's higher than 500 millimeters. All right, so if you are building something, make sure it doesn't exceed 500. Okay, and then you should be all sweet. Alright, but that's basically it. So once you're done, just make sure you save it. Alright, and I would call this pit display shell or something like that. Okay, so just make sure you save it. And done. Alright, you're ready to go. Thank you for watching.